Here's my video pausing, man. But I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna start it over. But so how I started the last video, and I want to see. I'm gonna figure things out with this YouTube stuff, man. I'm going to figure things out with this YouTube. So video I just posted got cut. So what I want to do is to like splice the video, like combine the videos or something like that, and add that into YouTube, man. But like if not, the point that I was making was like I want to see what's most appropriate in terms of like what to share, like what lessons and descriptions to like use in Bible passages and just like people like in the Bible who like they went through things and part of what I posted was like will this be like a C or will this be like a freebie? It'll be a freebie for now. Freebie C1 or something like that. And then number I guess like 35, 30, not 35, but like it's up there, bro. It's up there. I'm making a lot of freebies, man. But like, um, to like figure out what to share because like what I noticed is like not like I'm a chill. But what I noticed is if not people using the same passages, there are also passages that I learned in the past, like whether I was just like reading and came across them, whether just like being led or just like open, which in any case, like you open the Bible up and it's just like, oh wow, I came to that, like this may help me, or this is actually like pretty important. How to open up to this one? Like I haven't opened my Bible in a couple of days or in a little while, so and just like what to share based on those. So I noticed a lot of people, whether are using like the same passages or whatnot, and I'm gonna fix that, man. Like in my backstory, man, like I describe like my um my vocal style and communication style and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna fix it. I'll be more conscious of that and fixing that on the way, man. Besides the point, but so I'm gonna try to figure out because it's like thing whether it's you know are sharing like the same passages, like not in rotation, but it's like okay, well, Sister and Christ just shared this one, but my pastor already shared this one like a couple weeks ago. So, and that's two different things. Like whether it's the message, everyone is sharing like the same message because the Lord is the source. You know what I mean? So one person receives something at a certain point in time. Obviously, like another person can also receive like the same thing. I see it as like you know, not like a bowl, but just like a wisp of understanding or something like that, right? So everyone may receive like certain messages at the same time. And even how I just described that just now, like I don't know, do I share things in that nature? Because like people aren't using the terms that I'm gonna want to use. Like you know what I mean? So like and my other C's and stuff like that and other videos that I'm wanting to make and again like the sweat. I said in my backstory video, like don't even mind it, man. Just pay attention to the words, man. Just pay attention to the words. But like so would be just something called like a dangerous video because it's the way I describe certain things. It's certain eyes gonna be like, hold on. So I'll put that aside, man. Like I won't even worry about that, man. A sister in Christ that I just saw. Um, shout out to her, man. I won't share her name, bro, but I, you know, she's doing her thing. And one thing that I figured out with myself, there's um, definitely like a spirit of confusion. Not in that way, not in like not a weird way, but like in terms of just like, is this person like, you know, is she also on the team or you know what I mean? Is this a good person to be around? Like, do they share the same values, or are they of the same faith, or are they like, you know, just using this for like whatever reason? And she's definitely, you know what I mean? She's the real deal. Like, I've been watching her stuff sporadically, like not really like that. And I was like, man, she may not be, but you know, she's just making the videos and whatnot. This is just like the new Christian trend people like to use, and just like, oh, it's popular Christian pop in stuff like that. And I don't want to associate with no stuff like that, man. And I kind of tied to like relationship kind of things now. I guess I said I've been using like Bumble and Hinge, but I'm not gonna use either Bumble nor Hinge again, bro. Cause it's like, dude, you're focused on someone who may not even see your page like that, and then you're stressing like if you're getting matches or not. It's like damn, this person even see my things, or like, or what's going on, like, you know what I mean? You're stressing for like no reason, and it's like, what if they're not even like getting your likes at all, like, or what if they don't like you, period? You know, and one of my other videos, and I was like, and someone else to just like that was like the third little sequence, man. I'm not gonna use like no more times in this video. I promise you that. But what you gotta like hey yo, quick pause, like quick 5 second pause, man. Quick 5 second pause. Y'all doing alright today, man? Y'all doing alright today, man? But what I was saying was you're focused on something that may not even know if you're there or not. So, and I'll tie this example to back in examples right quick. So, if you want to say something like from Kansas City, right? I know what Kansas City is similar to and how it looks, but a lot of people can't say that. And a lot of people can probably say they know how Atlanta looks or they know how Houston looks. Um, the woman of God I'm talking about is from Houston. I don't know if she's in Houston right now, but you know what I mean? How the place looks. A lot of people can't say that. The point I'm trying to make is, you know, I forgot my point, dog. I forgot my point. I forgot my point. Main thing I was saying though was like, I think it's, I think it's when I think it's, is it losing train of thought or just like getting to, just getting free in thought. Like that's this eccentric thing I gotta get rid of. You know what I mean? But okay, the point was is trying to find who's, I wouldn't call it like discernment. Maybe it is discernment. Maybe it's another level of it, or maybe like the confusion part. We're getting back on topic now. The confusion part. So whether it requires like more praying or fasting or something, but I gotta get that rid of that. I gotta get rid of that, man, because I was very wrong about her, bro. Um, whether I post this or not, or maybe I clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna edit videos and really work at this, man. This YouTube stuff, man. This YouTube thing, bro. Like, I'll get on it, dog. And in addition to like all my other topics, I think this will be something, dog. This will be something because a lot of people aren't doing what I have plans like in store, dog. Like a lot of people aren't doing it, man. Like this topic, this that, that's for and that. You know what I mean? Like people just doing like one or two things, like like one or two things, like um, but two things mastered is probably what it is, or more than likely what it is. I like to, if not master of everything, just like hand in everything, but also have to work at mastering everything. And so maybe just some more. I have to focus a bit more on what I do. That's not scatterbrain, but I feel like I'm missing out if I don't talk about this. But I have the opportunity to do so, using a platform to um, talk about everything that I'm wanting to, that I have plans for and ideas for, man. Like this YouTube thing, man. Dog, I had this in mind. I'm like, can I talk on camera? Can I really do this thing right here, bro? Yeah, man. Just ain't nothing but to get a camera and turn it on and start talking, dog. Like, I have to eventually get a professional camera and a professional audio device before not really take off and stuff like that. And I don't want to be overconfident, but just like the professionality and stuff like that. You realize out in a society, like not everyone is going to be um, structured thinking with how you are. And what I mean by that is like your priorities and what you think of and what you find most important and how people are just like so nitpicky, man. Like I'm the least nitpicky person, but people like nitpick. Like probably watching this video right now, like, oh, you sweaty? I don't want to listen to what he talking about. I can barely hear what he's saying. I don't listen to what he's talking about. His facial expression, what he talking about, bro. Like oh, he all over the place. He don't know you know what I mean? Like, I don't think about that. Like, I'm not even focused on that. Like, my thing is, okay? Well, what are you talking about? And can it help me out right now? And if the answer to those is like yes, then I'll continue, man. I don't care how the message is being like spun or how it's being like relayed. I'll pick out the main topic, and maybe that's part of being like tech or whatnot. Like, I done had plenty professors, plenty. I spoke to like plenty different types of people, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people I don't even want to talk to you, man. Like, people, honestly, I've it's just some of those types of people, dog. Like, and I guess it's more energetic. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling the flow. You know what I mean? I'm feeling the flow. There's certain types of people just come up and talk to you and want to like follow and just like figure out more, like, you know what I mean? And to sort that out and kind of like stiff arm people and just like be on like what you're trying to do, and because like, dog, you're in the way, or ma'am, like, miss, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the way, like, not right now. You know what I mean? Like, not right now, some other time, like, scram, skedaddle type thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not nitpicky though, bro. I'm not nitpicky though, and I can't control that at all. And I don't want to control that. I don't want to control people, but I want to influence people in such a way to make you understand or like realize, okay, well, maybe I should stop doing this. Like, and in certain places in the world, you go to like Atlanta, but Atlanta is just like one part in Georgia. You go to like, you know what I mean, like Valdosta or like Calhoun or like Athens or like some other part, they're gonna think structurally differently than Atlanta versus like LA and Phoenix, Arizona, and you know what I mean, like Seattle, all these like blue places, you know what I mean, and you go to like Indianapolis or Shawnee, Kansas, or you know what I mean, other places like red places, you know what I mean. It's all different, bro, and just like from the background, like the upbringing and what you're used to hearing and all sort of kind of things. You want to hear certain messages from people spun in certain ways, and it is not what you're used to. You just like tune it out. You just like turn it off, dog. Like, I'm gonna try to challenge that. So you know what I mean, and that's a hard task ahead. You know what I mean, and there's plenty of channels that been active for like plenty years. And I shot it out the other day. I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna post that and I'll put that in the description. Whoa, some videos that done help me from some creators, like, and their channel taken down. Like, I don't think any of them really had like over 10K followers like that. But I mean, for them to like help me, dog, like, and they not even on there no more, dog. Like, so just imagine. So for me to say something like I'm gonna challenge like what I did, I mean that's a hard task ahead. For me to like share certain passages like that help me and just like what I feel will help other people, for me to like challenge that and to be so confident, because I'm confident in saying that I can share things and really influence. From the 10-minute mark, man, that's that fire, dog. That's that fire. I'm gonna put in that description, man. Y'all want to hear that fire? Want to hear that thing? Skip to like 10 minutes, dog, and skip to like 13, like 10 for me to explain what's going on right now, dog. But like, um, there's certain things that can help people, and there's certain things I feel can help people that people don't know about. But my whole thing is like, in terms of just one certain thing I wanted to do was to make introduce a new series called like dangerous videos. But if I were to do something like that, I mean, obviously people will be looking exactly, particularly for that dangerous type videos, man. Like, it's some spiritual YouTubers, dog, and I'm not on the spiritual like aspect of it, but it's written he worships you. And I gotta get better with this, man. I gotta get better with my passages, dog. Like, I have to get in my head in the Bible, dog. Like, this is unacceptable. But he who worships me should be both in spirit and in truth. But how they take truth is like they spin it in a different way. They spin it in way further than what's intended or what I feel is intended. There's like certain things you feel, and that kind of just meshes. Like, it just kind of goes like yin yang. I don't know, like Naruto, like making that Rasengan. You know what I mean? Like, and just building it with his shadow clones, and you put the chakra in the third word with the other thing, like. You know what I mean? And just got that building together, and it just like kind of flows from that. So my whole thing is like, what do I share that's the most appropriate? That's not like, okay, well, I'm sharing. Is it too much or something like that, or it's gonna help too many people? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like the, but maybe it's just me worrying like too much, man. Like, maybe it's me worried or just like thinking too much. Like, y'all ought to know. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I'm a thinker, dog. Like, I try to make sure not perfect, but like right. Like, whether my thought is opinion, whether it's like all over the place or maybe a freebie plus. Nah, it's not freebie plus nothing. I'm gonna describe it in another video. I'm gonna see y'all though. All right.